Hey, how you doing, everybody? Just walking down the firing range to get the engine so I can tear it down and see where all the bullets are, what they look like on the inside, see what internal damage you did to the engine yesterday and the day before. So stay tuned and we'll take a look at it all. You can kind of see the small crater in the ground of where the toaster oven was sitting that we blew up yesterday. You'll see in a shooting video that we did of shooting the engine block. Pretty awesome. Kids were shooting the front cover yesterday with the 22. You can see it didn't have any problems punching through the front cover, timing chain cover. Come around here to the side. This is the side they were shooting at. This is the back side. You can see where some of the bullets came through and took some of the aluminum off there, took the aluminum off there. Some ricochet. No bullets passed all the way through the engine block. There's lots of damage everywhere else from the bullets, but nothing passed all the way through. Not even the armor-piercing bullet, which really surprised me. So it goes to show, if you had gotten in a gunfight and you can hide behind an engine, V8 engine obviously be better because it's going to be bigger, but if you get in a gunfight, an engine can save your life depending on the caliber of weapon. There's one spot, I don't know if you want to see this or not, right there. That is where the armor-piercing round came through the block. It didn't go all the way through, but you can see where I started to crack the outside of the block. Right there. That is the only mark all the way through. Nothing came all the way through the head, and nothing came all the way through the block. So it's going to be interesting to get this thing apart and see what's inside. The first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to try to pull this crankshaft out. I don't know where we're going to get the pistons out of the cylinders, because of shooting through them, it's going to have all the marks in the cylinders from the bullet holes. They may not come out of their holes, but we're going to try. Obviously, I'm not worried about what this engine. I'm taking it apart properly. Normally, wouldn't do that. You shouldn't do that with an engine, but with this, we shot of the parts. So who cares? Here's the timing chain. Some more of the timing chain. I do not see any bullet fragments inside the front cover. It looks like all of them went through the front of the cylinder engine block. So all the ones that got shot through the front cover when we turned the engine all look like they're probably embedded in cylinder number 1. Looks like a mouse has started to build a nest kind of in that one cylinder at some point. See some of the engine holes, the bullet holes. This engine was bad because the crank bearings went out in it. Alright, let's get this thing flipped over and see if we can get the head off. One thing about shooting an engine, when everything's broken, it doesn't come apart too bad. If you're ever tearing one of these down, so far the only sockets that I've used are 7mm, 8mm, 10mm, and 13mm. That one got hit with a bullet. Alright, got the engine head taken off. I found a piece of a bullet fragment down inside this one cylinder here. There's lots of metal fragments down in all of them. See, the entrance for the bullet came in. You can see the fracture from the bullet that went in here. It fractured to here. None of them, as you can see, try to get this one out. Looks like they went all the way through. I think that one down there may have been the armor piercing one. They went all the way through. But you can see the sleeves inside these aluminum blocks are pretty thick. So it takes a pretty good punch to go through that aluminum and through this section of aluminum and then through the steel and then back through. It would take a pretty large caliber rifle to shoot all the way through, I believe. Probably a 50 cal would shoot all the way through with the proper round in it. But obviously a 300, a 22-250, and a 650 did not go all the way through. I'm gonna guess that is the result of that armor piercing round. Alright, here we go. You can see down in every cylinder. Oh, look at that. We had 2 rounds pass through the front cover because it was thinner. If I can get a picture of this. We had 2 rounds. Camera focus. We had 2 rounds pass all the way through the front cover and into the cylinder. Now I'm guessing since that piston wasn't hit, it must have been sitting down in the cylinder, or it was in between here. See? See from the light through there, that went all the way through the cylinder. All the way that way through, but did not come out the other side. So it must be down inside that cylinder somewhere. That might be. There's the bullet I just knocked down. We had several go through into the cylinder wall, but none of them went all the way through the other side of the engine block. There you have it. Breakdown and tear down of the 4-cylinder engine we shot the other day at my house. Different caliber rifles. If you like this video, hit that thumbs up, like, subscribe, and as always, God bless.